Join us on today's hike as we explore the wild side of the Julian Alps, spend the night in a tiny bivouac and summit one of the nearby peaks. We are back in the mountains. Once again we're starting our journey from Vrata Valley. The road to the trailhead is closed, so we have to walk the first 7 kilometers on the road. Today we're going to one of the highest laying bivouacs in Slovenia, called Bivouac II. We are at the first crossroad and we have stopped for a short sandwich break. And I also want some sugar. It's getting brighter by the minute, so I'm gonna turn off the headlight. I can see without it. The water is super cold. We're back on the trail. That sharp peak up there is called the Little Matterhorn. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's 8 AM and the sun is finally rising. Now we have to continue in this direction and we're gonna use one ice axe because this part is covered in snow. This part is quite steep, but thankfully the scree is covered in snow and this way it's much easier to ascend. Anyway, we are at almost 1800 meters. We're gonna have a short sandwich break. This one with a much better view. Never forget to take sunscreen to the mountains. The sun up here is usually a bit stronger. All right. A bit more than 300 vertical meters to go. Well, I can't deny the ascent up to the bivouac is exhausting. Woo! Nice. Oh. Hello! We have successfully reached the Bivouac II, and now, because of the good conditions, we're gonna continue towards the Dovški Križ in this direction. The bivouac is surrounded by some of the most challenging and lonely peaks in the Julian Alps. Also, we're gonna leave here everything unnecessary for the ascent up to Dovški Križ.
Unnecessary.
Like this. Because there really is no point carrying all that up to the summit. Alright, this is not gonna be an easy ascent, so the lighter we are the better. I'm gonna take with me my winter jacket, harness kit, 1.5 liters of water, crampons, rope. Also look at this, when you open the doors you have one of the best views in the Julian Alps, directly towards the highest mountain in Slovenia, Mount Triglav. Now we have to go up there and then to the right, and Dovški Križ is hidden behind this peak called Šplevta. Let's continue. It's 11 AM and I think we should be back in 5 hours. We have a bit more than 400 vertical meters to gain all the way up to the summit. There's no marked path to the summit, and now we have two options. Either we go up here or we go there. I see Peter has made a decision. This part is quite steep actually. It's not a big problem going up, but it's gonna be a different story going down. And I think we will try to descend on the snow because it's gonna be way easier. As we were approaching the ridge, about 150 vertical meters below the summit, the wind picked up. Although the view of the nearby peaks kept getting better, this part of the trail was the most unbearable. I can't describe how much I hate that wind. Great. Woohoo! The view is absolutely breathtaking. You can see Školotica, Mount Triglav, the Adriatic coast. Now we're gonna have a short break, of course. And I'm so happy the wind is coming from that direction and not from this one. The last time somebody was here was on 17th of November, basically 2 months ago. Time to go back. Let's go back to the bivouac. Well, I'll do something stupid. That was quick and stupid. This is the most sketchy part of the descent. Back at the bivouac. We'll have to remove the crampons before entering the bivouac. Alright, so before we start cooking dinner, let me tell you a little bit about this bivouac. So it was built in 1936 and then renovated in 2016, and it's the same as the old one. This one is called bivouac number 2, and there are 4 bivouacs in this area, and we've actually been to bivouac number 4 like a month ago when we descended from Mount Križ, but we didn't sleep there. So yeah, and it's actually quite warm inside, probably because the sun has been shining on it the whole day. It's 11 degrees here. So yeah, now we'll start preparing food. Woo! Yeah. Bon appetit. I'm gonna let it cool outside. Oh yeah, alright, for the second part of the dinner we're going to have Italian pasta. I think we need more water. And then later we're going to add Montanaro sauce. Bon appetit. cooked it.
Pomazan.
Haribo. After the dinner we started playing chess, and now it's been 1 hour and we're currently eating chips. Also Peter has downloaded all the stats from his watch, and you can see our route here. So we have covered a distance of 17 kilometers. Alright, so it's almost 8 p.m. and now we're gonna prepare our sleeping place and go to sleep. Yep, today was awesome, and tomorrow when we wake up we're gonna clean up the mess and go back to the valley. The sun will wake us up because the window is there.
Yeah, but the sunrise is in like 12 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, when the sun will actually shine through.
Yeah. Good morning.
Well, the temperature inside the bivouac dropped a bit. It was 13 when we went to sleep, and now it's 5 degrees. Oh, look at Triglav. Beautiful. It was actually super windy during the night. And yep, look at the mess we've made. But don't worry, we're gonna clean it up before we go. I'm gonna eat my last sandwich for breakfast. We have cleaned up everything. This is how we're gonna leave the bivouac, and we have already made a plan for the summer. We're gonna come back here, climb these 2 peaks, then sleep in the bivouac, and then the next day climb these 2 peaks. No one has been here since the last snow, and that was like 14 days ago. It's always something special to go to the mountains and like be the first to leave the footprints. We have descended 500 vertical meters in half an hour. Yo. Crazy. We're slowly approaching the valley, and very soon we're gonna reach the road. We are back on the road. In this direction is Aljažo cottage, and in this one is Moistrana village where we left our car. So now there's only 7 kilometers of the road between us and our car. But for that, we have brought a scooter here yesterday. Oh yes. The brakes are not working and it's super slippery. Alright, so we are a few minutes away from our car. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.